Right, let's get this show on the road. Ah, disclosure. That was quick. Yes, I don't know if you're still on. We've got to the new computer working, so we are giving it a go. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's end that one. Oh, come on. Skywatch. TikTok. There we go. No, not the right one there, Sam. Let's get the right titles. So we are going to be doing a quick SETI stream, I think, tonight to see how this one goes. Why is it? Must on the topic. There we go. Eventually. Ah, Marcus, hello. Is that one? That's having a bit of a sulk over on TikTok. Why is that not working? Sorry guys, just trying to troubleshoot a few things. Why is that? Why is that not working over there? Sorry guys, over on TikTok. It's not coming through for you guys, is it? Let me add a new source there, see if we can fix that for you. We're not getting the sky view for you guys. Ah, Carl's in as well. Oh, sorry, I'm just new computer time. So, is that going to work? Why is that not? Right, hold on. Is that going to work for you guys? Oh, there's one part of it, guys. We'll get it sorted there in a second. How is everyone doing whilst we're messing around with these settings here? Is that going to work at all? No, it doesn't work when we do that. That is very frustrating. Okay, back to this one. Sorry, TikTok, we'll be with you in a second. Right. Okay, let's get rid of the extra me in the corner there. You don't want the extra me, do you? There we go. There's some sky for it there. Ah, Beat, you're on late. Yes, we've just got talking about the new computer setup here. So we fixed it eventually. So was it 2 weeks off? Marcus, good. I'm glad to hear it. Sorry, guys. Oh, V is still on it as well. How are you doing? It is late. Out for dinner. Anywhere nice? So we're going to be doing a little bit of sky watching. We haven't done this for a very long time. So you've got the grid twice. That is a good point, actually. You do have the grid twice. I don't know why that was not coming through. If I turn this grid off, we'll have to lump that one for a second. over on YouTube and Twitch, guys. We are back on TikTok there. What do you think about Free Eye Atlas? I think it's a very, very interesting object. Trying to spin the camera around a little bit, get rid of some of that cloud there. Oh, that's a nice little constellation. Very interesting object. Probably a fancy interstellar object, but yeah, it's very odd. It might go a little bit funny, mightn't it? When it comes around the other side of the sun there. What new setup? So we had to get a PC for it, so it's a dedicated PC for streaming, but the community have been very nice and have helped out there for us to do that, which was good. So we are now back on the road. Sadly it's a desktop, as I'm still trying to think of ways that we can still do remote. If you are just joining us, this is a live sky view over Wiltshire in the United Kingdom, right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge, and we are looking for the strange and anomalous flying around in the night sky. We are just tweaking some settings at the second. You'll have to bear with us ever so slightly, because this is the first time we have done this with the new setup. Where are you hiding now? Ooh. Need to turn the brightness up a touch. So we can actually see some of that on the screen. That's just seeing the clouds now, aren't we? Let's get rid of that again. Do you want to do something this week? I want to, yes. What is going to be the question, though? Because this is a desktop, so we can't lug a desktop up the hill. I have got an old laptop that I'm thinking about formatting and putting Windows on that and seeing if that will do us for the remote stuff. So I'll see how I get on with that tomorrow. If not, maybe we can figure out something else to do. Still maybe up the hill or something like that, but maybe is there a way we can maybe do... Hey, it's Halloween week, isn't it, actually? Maybe we could do a bit more of a traditional spooky ghost hunt. That could be fun, actually. I like the sound of that. There, grabbed by the ghoulies. Doesn't have to stream or even outdoors. Okay, yeah, well, I'm still up for doing that. Yeah, definitely. I will check... What's the one? WhatsApp, that's the one. There. Carl's over here as well. How are you doing there? No plastic bags allowed. Exactly. Where's my little... I'm trying to get used to this now, running this over many computers. It is a bit interesting. Luckily it's quieter there. So yeah, we are doing a live UFO UAP at Skywatch. A couple of clouds coming in at the second. Let's, should we spin it around, see if we can avoid those clouds? Come on. Doesn't want to work now. Why is it nothing is working at the minute? Come on, there we go. Spin, spin, spin. And, oh look, there's more clouds. Go back a little bit. It's meant to be clear tonight. We wait until 1 AM. There, stars are fantastic tonight. Lucky there. V, it is really zoomed in. Yeah, typically... Something decided not to work, but I only realised after we started streaming, so I'm going to have to do some problem solving after the stream there for that one. Frustrating. But it is quite zoomed in, that patch, at the second. But I thought, hey, let's get some extra streaming in. Stars are fantastic. I am very, very jealous of that one. We were promised a good stars, and they've been there for about 10 minutes now. We've got more cloud. So... Hey ho, we don't know how long this will be, but I wanted to do another stream just to kind of test the setup. Again, can we... How is the zooming and stuff? Yeah. Okay, that still works. That's good. Yeah, I'll have some ideas, actually. I have to put my thinking cap on Pete, and maybe there could be something interesting that we can do a little bit differently there. Make sure your phone's charged. Do it how everybody else does it. Typical cloud going right into shot there. Let's spin ourselves back if we can, if it's having it. Still no. Still clouds over here. Less clouds, maybe. Come on, a little bit further. Oh, got to remember all of my patter for TikTok now. It's so much... it's not been the same, has it, over on YouTube and that. Now, guys, if you are joining us, a bit of a test stream with the new rig tonight, but we are doing a live Skywatch here. We're searching for UFOs, UAP, anything strange and anomalous flying around in the night sky. Behind those clouds, as you can see, is lovely and clear, so that won't get in the way of us. Those clouds won't be in the way of us seeing and spotting the strange things there. Do the clocks go back tonight? It's either tonight or tomorrow, V. And I'm going to forget that one. Is it going to be an extra extra short one there. But yeah, we're going to be searching for those things flying around in the night sky. Jordan, how you doing? Good to see you there. Oh, it's tonight at 2 a.m. Okay, so it's going to go back. Fun times. Yeah, we're going to be searching for those weird things flying around. Hopefully we're going to spot something there. But yeah, I'm not sure how long we'll be on. Just another little quick test round tonight. Do give us a little bit of feedback. Let us know how the audio and video quality is at the second. Because as I say, new rig, we want to see how well it's working. Or not. Is it an extra hour in bed? Is it that way around? I thought we lost an hour. Oh, Jordan, yeah, all good. We are good now. We've been off for 2 weeks. It feels like 2 weeks, or maybe almost 2 weeks. Thanks for the chat there, V. Oh, and thank you for all the gifts, V. It's very kind. All gifts and subs go back into the stream, help us improve what we do. We've been off 2 weeks because we've had a bit of technical trouble. They did an update for TikTok, and it was basically stopped us from coming on, so we had to get a new machine. Our new machine has just arrived today, so we're testing out, working out all the little bugs with this one. But in theory, not only should we be back, but we should be a little bit better quality, hopefully, as well there. And Jordan and Leanne.
No, nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. They're feeding Alan there. Video audio's on point. Excellent. That's what we want to hear there. Don't know what's happening. We're having trouble bringing in the Jordan again, thank you for that. You're having trouble bringing in the actual main action, which is the Skywatch there. That should be shouldn't be having this issue with it, which is really weird why it's doing that. I'm going to have to figure that one out and a bit later. Oh, that is a shooting star going across the screen. Oh no, I don't think you saw it because you're zoomed in. But yeah, we'll figure all this one out, and hopefully as the week goes on, might get a few other sky watching opportunities there, and we can really put it through its paces. But in the meantime, do share. Have you seen anything strange in the night sky? One of our regulars, Maya, has sent me an image and a video actually earlier this evening after our last stream of a triangular object. And the interesting thing here is it's crystal clear triangle in the night sky there. It's not the blurry photo or the camera lens playing tricks here. There is something large, white and triangular up there in the sky, which is very, very odd, and it's interesting. Oh, typical clouds. Right, let's spin this around, see if we can avoid those clouds a touch more. You never know until you spin it where the nearest clearest patch is going to be. And there we go. Not as many stars in this bit, but hey-ho, it's stars nonetheless. Right, let's have a look at, where are we here? So yeah, this is what we're doing. If you are joining us, remember we are available on multiple platforms. Some of them are different to others. The YouTube has a horizontal view, see a bit more of the sky for that one. Twitch has some good interactions there, but TikTok is where most of the chat action is. So make sure you're following or subscribed to whatever it is over on each of them, and then that way, if like the last 2 weeks we've had issue with one, you can always join us on the second platform there as well. And if you're not following us already, we do this basically every night that the sky is clear. We're doing a live Skywatch. When it's not clear, as it was earlier, we do a SETI stream searching for potential extraterrestrial radio signals there. And we searched the hydrogen line, the same place where the infamous WOW signal was detected. Some footage from that one, or if the moon is up for, again, some footage of our last moon stream there, so all the craters, all the details, talk about how weird and wonderful the moon is. Hopefully we'll see you there. And Palm out as well, thank you for the follow. And let us know as you're joining us where you're watching from tonight as well. I'd love to hear where everybody is in the world. We've also got a Discord as well. Got the link in our main TikTok bio for that one. We've got a really cool personal experiences section, and that is, yeah, absolutely phenomenal. You guys are sharing some really cool accounts with the with the phenomena there. You can put your own in, or join us even for our movie club. Our alien themed movie club happens once a month. We're going to be watching Signs, I think, this Thursday, and chatting along in the Discord. It's going to be quite cool there. What's the plans for Halloween stream? Well, V, it depends how much confidence I have going forward. So we'll know for sure, I think, closer to the time in the week. I need to make sure this setup works, it works consistently in the normal ways, and then we might try, because we were hoping to do a new bit of content there, to do like an old-fashioned radio phone-in show. You know, we do ring in with your paranormal and UFO stories there. A little bit Art of Bell vibes there. A bit cozy is the idea, and that's what we're aiming to do. But I think we might want to get a bit back into routine with TikTok first. There, Jordan, do you reckon ancient civilizations ever put satellites in space? Because their tech was extraordinary. This is an interesting one, isn't it, Jordan? I don't know. It's plausible, but I don't know. I mean, there are so many places that we haven't looked where we could expect to find things like that. So until we look, we definitely can't write it off there. And was it the Silurian hypothesis, which means what would the evidence be if there was an ancient civilization here long enough before us there? Because obviously our weather and plate tectonics, everything gets wiped clean here on Earth. So what evidence would there be? Well, there might be some stuff up in space is the answer to that one. Oh, it's already gone cloudy. Typical. So possible there. And as V mentioned there, the Black Knight satellite. So the idea there, the Black Knight, I thought was more, it could well be an ancient civilization for that one. Or it could be another alien civilization putting in a probe to monitor us there. And again, there are so many little clues that might be happening. There might be what's going on. Little things that haven't been answered yet. Marcus, good to see ya. We're fighting the clouds a bit, but I thought we'd pop on. We're already having a little bit of trouble with this. Typical. We'll have to do some tweaks with that when I come off. Hopefully we'll get it rolling a little bit smoother for next time, and thank you for the heart, it's very kind. So all the gifts to the patrons do go back into the stream there. And if you want to check out our Patreon, twice a month we do a deep dive into either a document or a whistleblower account relating to the phenomena. Last night it was the MJ12 leaked documents there, the Eisenhower briefing, and I think we are going to do it's the Oppenheimer-Einstein Treaty documents we're going to be looking at on the 7th of November, I think, and it's 11 PM at UK time for that one. But if you want to join us for that, it's free. If you use the link in our bio, you get a month free for the Patreon there, plus you can listen back to all the past deep dives. So it's definitely worth it there, if you're interested in that. Where are we there? Excuse me. Make sure this is all working. Oh, no, everything's going sideways on that one. What's that about? I'll try and manhandle the chat. Oh, go away. Right. Sorry guys, trying to mess around with that. Bloody thing. What is going on? Sorry guys. Shooting star. Did I miss the shooting star? Typical. Trying to juggle all these chat windows. What is going on with that one there though? Why won't that bloody disappear? Come on, you ruddy thing. Oh, I have no idea. Right, I'm going to close that one so I'm less distracted there. Sorry. Mick as well, thank you for the follow. World of my own. We are doing a UFO UAP Skywatch tonight. We're searching the skies alive over Wiltshire here in the UK. Oh, another shooting star. Just don't know if you caught that one there. Yeah, live in Wiltshire in the UK. Just down the road from Stonehenge and right in the heart of crop circle country. We've got a few clouds that we are fighting, but it shouldn't spoil our fun too much. Anything strange up there should just be visible through those clouds still. So let us know where you're all joining us from tonight. We do this every night that the sky is clear, and if it's not clear, we get the old radio telescope out and we search the galaxy for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars there. So I'm just trying to troubleshoot some of these settings whilst we're here. Whilst it's a quieter stream, let's do this one. Content size. Much better. More chat settings. Nope. No, I can't change those settings. A word of my own there. Just trying to get on top of these. Jordan in the Dockle Farmhouse in Swindon. Swindon, where I'm from. They have an old map of Avebury. It looks crazy. Oh, yes, definitely send that one over. I'd love to see that. Swindon as well. So, an old map of Avebury. I haven't been to Avebury yet. Currently, Floki, we are looking at clouds, sadly. Let's spin the camera around. We're doing a live UFO UAP, a Skywatch here, live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of crop circle country. And we're fighting the clouds just a little bit tonight. So if we spin it around, see if we can see some stars. There you go, there's some. Typically it's meant to be clear. But hey-ho, we can still see the activity that is going on, even with a few clouds in shot tonight. So we're looking for the strange and anomalous flying around up there. We've missed most of the activity tonight, but again, anything up there could be of interest. We should still be able to see some of the action coming across there. Midnight as well, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from? So we're just really just testing the new setup tonight. So it's a little bit, the sky shot is normally a lot better. You're a bit zoomed in at the minute, but we're just figuring a few things out. In fact, right, forgive me for the second. I'm going to just try tweaking something again. Source. Let's try that one. It might have all disappeared for you there. Oh no, there we go. Oh, now it's working again. Brilliant. Let's see if I can desktop. Right. Okay, let me shrink that down for you. Sorry, guys. This is no, is that? It's not too bad actually. That is. There you go. Sorry. Right. There you go. A little bit back to how it should be there. Just trying to tweak these new settings. So it's a huge shooting star. Ah, I think I caught it just out the corner of my eye. Very lucky when we see a nice cool one like that. Where is my cursor? Getting used to doing this over, technically we're doing this over 2 computers, so it's taking me a minute to get the hang of it. I'm not being too successful here by the looks of it, am I? Right, there's this one here, right. Let's just do that. There we go, right. A little bit now, I can get back to actually seeing what's going on with you guys. So yeah, we're going to be doing a UFO Skywatch. We can see a little bit more of the sky now at long last. Now if those clouds pass, I could turn up the brightness, we can maybe get some more of those background stars and objects. We'll probably see a few satellites tonight flying around up there. Now the sun has gone right round the other side of the planet. We're deep into the night now, so there's going to be less of that sunlight for satellites and other objects in orbit to reflect back to us. If we do this in the earlier part of the night, we do tend to see a little bit more going on there. Oh, Floki, well, thank you for the follow as well. So yeah, we should see. We normally see a lot more in the earlier hours there, but it doesn't mean we won't see anything moving around up there. Not by a long shot. We should see every now and again something come across our screen. It begs the question, if the sun is around the other side, what is it emitting light rather than reflecting it there? Should we zoom in? Let's zoom in on this one. In fact, I can put the grid back up now, can't I? Hold on. Ta-da! There you go, you've got a grid. So if we do spot anything, we can now use that grid. I need to lower that down a little bit, don't I, so you can see the letters. Right, let's zoom in on this cluster up here.
Zoom mode activated.
Look how close some of these are, and the size differences in all of the different ranges of colours there. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. Ooh, I'll zoom back out a bit there. Don't know what that star is there, so I'm not really sure what direction we're pointing tonight there. Dawn, hello! Good to see you there. We're doing a quick test tonight with a patch of clear skies. Getting the old Skywatch rolling tonight. Let me test on my phone, actually. Where are we? Maybe a little bit smoother. Ooh, I hear myself. Nobody wants to hear themselves back. There we go. Why does it do that? It's weird. Anyway. Have you ever seen a star rubber banding? No. No, not. I'm not sure if I fully understand what that one is. No, we've seen. What have we seen? V, you'll know the best answers here. So we've seen the two green objects chasing each other. That was a really interesting. We saw the triangular formation, and we saw. There's something else I want to say. There's something else that was very interesting indeed. Oh, the stationary flashing there. They're, I think, some of our best sightings of things to come there. Have you, is there any update on Atlas? So the latest I've heard is a group of astronomers have put forward the idea that it is moving quite recently and quite drastically by itself, or in an unexplainable way, and I believe they've put their data out there for that. I don't know if it has been reviewed yet and what everybody's thoughts are that on, but it's a very interesting timing, because also, again, I always forget the name of these guys, but it's a body there that is designed to, or tasked to look at all the objects flying around. Is any of them going to be a threat to us here on Earth? And recently, they've not been interested in Atlas at all as it has travelled through our solar system there. But around the same time that these guys come out and said, wait a minute, it looks to be doing something shifty, moving a little bit unplanned. Now these guys have all gone, actually, let's pay Atlas some interest. So maybe. Well, no, when it comes out on the other side of the sun, is it where we all expect it to be? Or would it have moved? And if you are just joining us, we are doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here, live over Wiltshire. These are skies live over Wiltshire in the UK, just down the road from Stonehenge, and right in the heart of crop circle country. These are the skies to watch there. Guy, more following. I've heard there are some objects following it, but I haven't seen much on it there as well. V, yeah, we have seen loads of strange, interesting things. The triangle formation was so strange. That was a good one, wasn't it? We saw a later version of the triangle, and from memory, it wasn't quite as good. I don't think it was the same one, because the later one was a bit bigger, and it wasn't a solid object. It was three things in formation there. It's wasn't as good there. Where are we in the old chat there? I saw that it's coming through our system through planets when they're closest together, like a pattern. Yeah, so actually the path that it is taking through our solar system is very, very rare, if it is by chance there. It's coming very close to 3 planets in the system, doing a little tour. I think Mars, it's gone by, Venus is next, and then on the way out, Jupiter, which is very, again, statistical chances, very odd. It's almost as if they're having a little look. And Kiwi, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight there? And Yorkshire as well, thank you for the likes. V, yes, any chance to use an infrared camera? So, yes and no is the answer. This one isn't infrared, sadly. It has the capability, but it does need a modification, and we've been saving up to do that modification. But recently we needed to upgrade something else, so it's taken a step back. So at some point, VS, we will. And I think you're very right to ask, because there are so many interesting reports of the phenomena only visible in the infrared light spectrum there. I think it'll be a total game changer for us to be able to see that in the infrared as well. So when we get the modification done, we'll not only see the visible light, what we can see here, but the infrared down the low end of the light spectrum that we can't see with the human eye, and also at the top end, the ultraviolet, again, cannot see that with the human eye. But yeah, infrared in particular is meant to be very active there. Yeah, the first triangular shape was the best. Oh, 100% there. Shame the video was so janky, but again, with the upgrades now, hopefully those videos should be clearer and smoother as well. Yorkshire as well, thank you for the follow. I was going to say where you're from there, but I think it might be in your name there. Have you had any good sightings yourself? I'd love to hear about your experiences there whilst we're waiting for these clouds to pass and the action to kick off there. And yeah, if you're not following us yet, definitely do, because we do this every night that the clouds are not in the way. We can do a Skywatch, we can point the camera up there, see what's going on. Like earlier, if it is cloudy though, we do a UAP, God, my words tonight, tell it's getting late. We do a alien radio signal hunt there, searching hopefully for a repeat of the WOW signal, or if the moon is up for some actual footage for you there. See all the craters, all the details, talk about how weird the moon is there. And Guy Hawks and Luke, good to have you guys on board. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. Love to hear about any personal experiences you may have with the phenomena. Said whilst we're waiting for the clouds to part there, Paul, I heard that Atlas has definitely moved from the expected trajectory. ESA are studying it more. So I heard one recently that, yeah, basically that it has, and well out of the realms of what we would expect even a fancy interstellar comet to do. That's going to be a wide range there, but I don't know how credible. It sounded interesting. It didn't sound like purely speculation there, but it can always be, people could always get it wrong. So I was waiting to hear what other science commentators say about it there, to see if there's any obvious flaws with it or that. But if the ESA are studying it more, that is interesting. That does point, because you think of the three things that have happened at time there. Oh, another shooting star there. What's the purple dot? I don't actually know. That one, normally where we point the camera we know the rough stars there, but I've just tried to find a clear patch and I have no idea what is over there. That one. But it will be a star there. Windsor, not too far from us at all. There we go. Yorkshire as well. Hi, yeah, I've seen a pulsing craft going from one star system to another. We was live as well. Oh, now that is perfect there, having people with you to see that as well. So a lot of our guys, they experience these things on their own. I always think that's a pretty rough deal, because sometimes you see something that is so earth-shattering that you need to talk about, you need to understand it more, and then everybody you try and explain that to just goes, oh, it's a satellite, or it's a weather balloon, or some sort of, you cannot convey it, can you, to people like that. So it can be pretty isolating. So when you've got other people with you there, or even a whole live group, that is brilliant. Pulsating as well, interesting behavior there, because satellites don't pulsate, do they? So you can immediately rule out things like that. Yorkshire, I've seen the TR3B and the V-shaped one as well, but I don't know if they are out. So that's an interesting one. So the TR3B, I thought the TR3B was the triangular reverse engineered craft there. Blue Nose in the house. It was the reverse engineered craft there, but they're not necessarily all reverse engineered from my understanding. There was a crash recovery that we're hearing a lot more about off the Scottish coast by the Americans, surprise, back in the 80s, was it? They're talking about that, and that was an ET triangular shaped craft there. So interesting there. And recently as well, heard about a triangular craft over the London 2012 Olympics and Olympic Games there. Blue Nose going late. We used to do this regularly at this time. The sky just cleared and I thought we've got to test it out. So hey, here we are, let's give it a go. Alan B, how are we doing, sir? So we've got a few clouds in, but they're not going to get in the way of any activity that we can spot up there tonight. I say these are the skies live over Wiltshire here in the UK, right in the heart of crop circle country there in Yorkshire. Me and my partner had a sphere in the centre in green, like a nuclear fusion propulsion. So yeah, it totally ties in, doesn't it? Ties in with the, people say, triangular craft, normally black in colour, a light on each point there, like normally a smaller white light on each corner, and then in the centre is more of a, sometimes red but sometimes green, like a more organic, almost like a lava lampy sort of a centre, something going on there. So that makes a lot of sense. God, what would you pay to have an experience one of them on the ground? That'd be awesome. Oh, look, you can see the bush is lit up. One of our neighbours has a ridiculously bright garden light. The whole neighbourhood goes up there. Thank you. Bruno's well done. Thank you. Yeah, all day I've been getting this computer set up and running it through, and it's touch wood. It seems to be going okay so far. We had a little bit of a hiccup. We managed to fix that one there, but yeah, all going well, and hopefully, yeah, the streams are going to be much better. No more cutting out audio and things there. Waffle, Barrow and Cumbria, I love it. Oh, Cumbria, a nice rural location there. Have you got much activity in your skies there? And Yorkshire, I like your setup, and thanks for the live. Oh, thank you for joining us, Yorkshire. You know, the more of us that can get together and share our experiences, I think the better. There, I can't take much credit. This is nature that puts on the show, and it's you guys that provide the interesting conversation. I'm just the middleman, but I'll have to check out your page afterwards. I'm sure there'll be some stuff that right up our street there. Guys, if you are joining us for the first time, you're not a part of our Discord yet, link in the top of our TikTok bio for that one. It's really cool. There's a really awesome personal experiences section where all of our community is sharing their personal experiences with pictures, videos, and whatnot there. You can read through them, or you can you know, add to it as well. We also do a alien themed movie club once a month. So this Thursday coming, it's normally a Friday, but we're going to be doing it this Thursday because of Halloween. We're going to be watching Signs on Netflix and then chatting about it all at the same time in the Discord, and it normally gets pretty unhinged, so we love it there. Paul, are you testing new equipment? Yes, so we're testing the new, it's not a new camera, sadly, it's a new streaming computer. So the way we were streaming before involved a virtual machine, basically, a laptop within a laptop, and it just gave up about 2 weeks ago. So we couldn't stream to TikTok anymore, and it was very frustrating because that's where all of you guys are. So we had to fork out for a brand new PC just for the purposes of streaming. So that arrived this morning, and we are now set up and we are now doing it. So hopefully audio is going to be better, my camera better, although that's not the important thing here, and just general streaming quality, because there's a few glitches before. But not only that, but we're also able to cross stream all at the same time. So TikTok, obviously, YouTube as well at the Thing UFO, and Twitch as well at the Thing UFO there as well. So if you want to see the horizontal view, see a bit more of the sky, then you can join us on those ones. But just like last week, it's handy to have a little backup in case one of the platforms decides to have a little sulk. There's a place we can all get together still. The another shooting star, we're seeing more than we did during the damn meteor shower the other day. And Daffyd as well. Welcome aboard. There, V, can't wait for the movie night. I'm so frustrated. It was going to be Independence Day, wasn't it? And then they took it off right when we were planning to watch it, so it switched over to Signs. So I'm looking forward to that and revisiting that film. It scared me when I was younger, and I'm hoping I'll be a bit braver now. If not, you can all laugh at me for that one. Paul, I watched Signs just... Oh, typical, isn't it? Well, you can still chat along in the Discord. It's such a good movie. I remember it being good, but spooky. So we'll see how that one goes down. We know what I'm like, what my... I get very Scooby-Doo about these things, and you have a good old laugh at my expense there, and rightly so. But yeah, no, it's going to be fun. There with the interesting things section over on the Discord as well, so when we're talking about other podcasts or clips that we've seen, we can put them in there as well, and everyone can find them and be up to date. So, I think I need another drink. I can hear myself talking. So if you are just joining us, we are searching the skies for the strange and anomalous. We are looking for UAP and UFO flying around up there, live in the skies over Wiltshire here in the UK, right in the heart of crop circle country. And do make sure you follow us, though, because we do this every night, that the sky is clear. And when it's not clear, like it wasn't earlier, we search the skies for potential alien radio signals coming in there, hopefully hearing a repeat of the WOW signal. MG1, hello, and thank you for the gift. That's very kind. All the gifts and the patrons and things do go back in to the channel, helping us improve what we do. So when will Free Atlas be visible again? So I think it's early December. I keep forgetting, but I think it is early December. But for us, it'll be in the morning that it's going to be there, which is going to be very difficult for us. It'll either be a very late or a very early stream to catch that one. And MG1.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. He's starved to death practically. Not being on TikTok and getting his alien pets in. How are you doing, MG1? I have missed all of our other regulars we haven't been able to catch up with over on the other platforms. So yeah, well, as you saw earlier, guys, Pete wants to do something this week, so maybe we will have a live. We won't be able to do a Skywatch live because you haven't got the equipment to plug all the cameras in, but maybe we can go wander up somewhere scary and get spooked, and you can laugh at me for that one. Good, thank you. I'm glad to hear it there, MG. I'm glad to hear it. Already halfway through the weekend. I'm kind of on a bit of a come down now. We've been waiting so long to get back on TikTok, and also so excited about, you know, getting the new computer, getting it set up and rolling, and it's good and it's great. And this is what. But now, okay, it's done now. Now what? how do I step down? How do I roll down a gear for that one? But it's working surprisingly well. So pretty grateful of that one. You never trust these things. But yeah, hopefully the quality is going to improve across the frame there. It's a bit. Tell you what, I'm not fully impressed with the quality of the sky image there. I think we can do a little bit better than that, guys. And why is the grid over the top of my face? That shouldn't be there, should it? There you go, much better. So yeah, I think we can improve upon that in future. Get those stars a little bit clearer for you guys. Oh well, onwards and upwards. We haven't really got any activity out there worth putting the tracker on, but a lot of you guys haven't seen the new tracking software that we've got. So again, it works a lot better when the skies are busier earlier on in the night there, and there's some of that sunlight still there to reflect off of the objects in orbit. But yeah, we've got a nice tracking software that puts lines all across the screen so we can keep an eye on those objects up there, and if they change course or change trajectory, and therefore are not satellites and maybe of more interest, they're just teething problems. Yes, yeah, well, it's not bad, is it, for one day? I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the people we got the computer from. PC Specialist. We ordered it Sunday night, and they assembled it, put it together, and delivered it before the following Saturday. It was a Saturday morning we received the thing, so I'm actually very, very impressed with that service. If you need a computer, I'd recommend them. Is that Vega in A3? Good question. I don't think so. Good. I can see it's almost on a triangle formation. No, so Vega is actually, I think, around the other part of the sky. So I was trying to find the camera, the skies and the clouds earlier, so I was trying to find a patch so we're not looking even in the same normal direction here. Rich is in the house. How you doing, Rich? We're riding the new setup today, first day back, so I'm hoping, I don't think our luck is going to be in, but I'm hoping for a run of awesomely clear nights this week to really make the most of things. Punisher, I saw you pop up. How are you doing, sir? So yeah, hopefully we're going to see something there. It's nice and purple. Yeah, there are so... You just don't realise, do you, the colours that are available out there. Hello, I wasn't expecting to see you on. Yes. Honestly, today, the computer arrived today and we spent all day setting it up. So here we are. We are back. This is still a test stream. We're making sure it all works to plan. Got a few things to iron out, but so far, it's all going all right, Punisher. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a nicer run of clear skies. I doubt it, but hopefully, for us to fully test this. Good mate, good to see you back, and good to see you again as well. Yeah, I'm so glad to be back. It was quite a nice little break. It was interesting. So we had probably about 25 regulars coming over to the other platforms, YouTube and Twitch there. So it was a much quieter stream, but it was much more informal, and it's quite fun. Wasn't it? But good to be back with absolutely everyone there. Looks beautiful. Thank you. I think we can get the sky a little bit clearer Now that this computer is just fully dedicated to processing these video sources, I think we can push it to the max. It's going to involve more little bits to buy, but I think it'll be worth it if we can just get that sky a little bit clearer for you guys there. The clearer it gets, the more we can see things. The audio and video quality, now I have to say, is good. Ah, excellent. That is good to hear. So not only are we back, but we're back and hopefully slightly better. So yeah, if we can get that a little bit better, because I noticed on this SETI stream, the text on some of the software wasn't quite legible. It was a little bit blurry. And there's no good reason for that. So we want to hopefully improve on that one. And guys, if you are just joining us, we are doing a live UFO UAP search here from Wiltshire in the United Kingdom, and just down the road from Stonehenge and right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Let's move this camera a little bit more maybe. See and get rid of those clouds there. So these are the skies alive here. These are the ones to watch. A long history with the phenomena here. Lots of strange things have happened in these skies throughout the years, and that's what we are watching out for again tonight. Look how many stars are up there tonight, and some of the colours in them as well. If you really zoom in, pinch to zoom, you can see some of the purple, some of the oranges and things like that. Absolutely stunning. So let's see what is flying around up there tonight. Hopefully we can catch it. If we do spot anything, let us know. You've got the grid there, and I can zoom in on some good candidates. If that little bit of cloud, I'm going to spin it around a touch more. I want to see if that cloud, if we can get no cloud, because then I can turn up the brightness a touch and we can see a little bit more. But if I turn it up whilst we've got cloud on the screen, all we'll see is cloud. Right, okay, I think we're going to see a lot of... bear with me a second. Where's it gone? Where's my camera hub? There it is. There we go, a little bit more. Now turn it down a touch. There we go. Let's see what that one's rolling like for now. Hopefully we can see a little bit more of the few more stars in the background and some movement when it is there. Even if it's faint, it'll be possible to catch it there. Where are we all joining us from tonight, guys? We are doing a live UFO UAP sky hunt here, live from Wiltshire in the United Kingdom. Hopefully we are going to spot some weird and wonderful things flying around in the night sky. We do this every night that the sky is clear. When it's not clear, we do a live alien radio signal hunt, searching the stars for potential alien radio signals coming in. And then if the moon is up full, there's some actual footage from our moon stream there. See all the craters, all the details, and talk about how weird the moon is. So make sure you're following us and you can be a part of that journey too. Do say hello. Hi all from Hertz, I can't pronounce it. Gliders though. Oh yeah, Gliders. I haven't seen you in a while, Gliders. How are you doing? So good to see everybody there. V coming in with those hashtags as well. So yeah, do make sure you're following us. You can join us on our quest for evidence of UFO UAPs, and let us know as well. Have you seen or experienced anything yourself? So I'm having a little bit of a chat about that whilst we are waiting for the action to happen. Paul is in Lincoln, love it there, and all good. I am glad to hear it, Gliders. Glad to hear it. Glad to be back with the regulars as well. And Alan is too. Excuse me. So remember, Alan.
Remember to join our Discord. Link in our TikTok bio.
Thank you, Alan. He's quite friendly when he says that one. It's not as friendly with the other call to action there. Ooh, where's my little cursor? Gone now. The regular club. We're the late night club. We used to do this when we first started. Did it back in July? We were on. Obviously, it wasn't getting dark until later. There it was like 11 or 11:30 start and coming off for about 2 or so. I struggled. I did struggle with those. Much more sociable hours now. Although now I'm struggling to get off the train from work and get live in time. Alan is our glorious leader there. The clock changes in 1 minute. Does that mean we can go on a little bit longer? I'm going to waste my extra hour in bed. It's never a waste, is it, when we're streaming though, guys? So hopefully that... we can see that awesome constellation again now. Let's spin this back around. There might be a cloud in the way, but I want to get that one on screen there. Yeah, there's a few clouds, but look how densely packed that is there in D2. Look at that. Absolutely stunning there. And where are we in the old chat? Declan, how are we doing? And thank you for the gift there. All the gifts, the subs, patrons do go back into the screen. Straight screen. Words. Tell it's getting late now. Yes, let's zoom in on that one. I think we did it earlier, but hey ho.
Zoom mode activated.
Look at some of those colours. I don't know if it's coming out for you, but I can just see this bubble of red and purple and green around the outside. Purple there. Look at the blues on some of that. Insane, isn't it? Did not realise how awesome the night sky really was. Absolutely stunning there. Getting slightly distracted there. It is an absolutely stunning cluster there. It is the colours always blow me away. We don't even need the aliens, do we, necessarily? The night sky is just entertaining on its own. So where are we all joining us from tonight? If you haven't said hello, do say hello. We want to hear from everybody all around the world. Where are you joining us from? Have you seen anything strange in the night skies yourself there? User57, thank you for the likes. I see the other hearts popping up there. All of those likes and those shares do help us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the better. The more we can all piece this puzzle together there. We've just gained an hour. Excellent. I don't feel like I'm being too naughty and staying up too late now, but yeah, that's how we reach you all with all of those likes and stuff. V is in Scotland. Excellent there. Jay, how are you doing? So yeah, as well, chip in. Let us know if you've experienced anything strange that you cannot explain. Anything in the night sky there. Oh, hey, we're getting close to Halloween. We don't mind a bit of spookiness as well. We'd love to hear about that as we're waiting for the Weird and Wonderful to fly across the screen there. Baggy Man as well. Thank you for the share. Do appreciate that. But make sure you are following us so you can join us. We do this every night that the sky is clear. There, join us on our quest for. What do we? Oh my God, my brain is ready. You can tell I'm staying up late for me tonight. Words have gone. Normally the script is on point here. No, not tonight, guys. And User57, thank you for the follow. So good to have you on board. There, but make sure you also join us over on the Discord as well. We've got a link in our bio for that one. We've got a really cool interesting things section where all of the videos and things that we talk about, we post them in there so you can catch up there. Or the personal experiences section is really cool. That one is full of your first-hand accounts there, experiences with the phenomena, pictures, videos too, and you're welcome to add to that or just read through it there. We want to see you on board there. Yorkshire, it's amazing how many stars are out there and the systematic patterns with them. I think, oh my God, I think you're right. Like, we very quickly, well, personally anyway, it very quickly gets into the territory of numbers that have no meaning for me. Like, we talk about how far they are away or how many of them are out there. And I know what the numbers mean, I know what the words mean there, but to try and get a feel for that absolutely blows my mind there. Really hard to wrap my head around it there. And then you start talking about the patterns as well. One, we can't see it tonight. We normally have it in shot, but we normally see the coat hanger constellation there, and it's not like the other constellations where you have to use a little bit of or a lot of imagination to see it. The coat hanger is just this perfect straight line, and then the hook like that, and each one of those, they're just so tightly packed together there. It is just spot on. And you think, what are the chances of us being in the position we are now, that we see all of those stars together in that arrangement there? Because they're probably not that close at all. Nobody else, no other star probably sees that constellation in that pattern as well, but it blows my mind. And the patterns are probably is something to it. I do hear the as above, so below as well. How stars and matter out there in the universe is distributed the same as neural pathways or something in the brain, something along those lines. It was all connected there. V, my elderly neighbour, sadly passed away, and I swear at night I can still hear her walking around. Oh, perfect timing for the season. There, I mean, it's quite a common one like that. Well, that is a bit spooky though. Is there, I assume, another family there at the time? Have they reported anything there? Adele, big hello from Croatia. The time is 2:04. Hello, we are 1:05 now. Yeah, so I think we're an hour behind you. Good to see you in tonight. How are you doing? So we've got a lovely clear sky now. I knew it was worth coming on, guys. I knew it would clear up. Did I? Hell. There. But yeah, so these are the skies live over Wiltshire tonight, live from Crop Circle Country, just down the road from Stonehenge. These are the skies to watch for the phenomena. Disclosure, how's the new PC? Hello. It's going. Yeah, no, it's very, very good. I'm still getting used to it a bit at the minute, because you get like with routines and everything's in a different place now. But so far it's amazing, and yeah, let us know what the quality is like for you. So far I think quality is consistently a little bit better, so not only are we available on all 3 platforms at once, but hopefully the audio and the video is going to be improved there. I think we've got a little bit of, yeah, I think we can do a little bit better with the video quality of this bit up here. I think that's slacking a bit, so I think we can improve that. But other than that, I think it's going all right. What's it like from your end, Disclosure, and how is your weekend going? The house is empty still, and I still swear I can hear her walking around and banging noises. Oh no, empty house as well, V. How long has this been going on for? That is a bit nerve-wracking there. Yorkshire as well. What gets me is the Mandela effect. I call a craft which looked like it came through a wormhole. Now, I love that. Wormholes, like, we don't, as far as I know anyway, we're not looking for evidence of wormholes and a warp drive and things like that. And I think that would be just such an obvious, excuse me, an obvious techno signature there. That sounds fascinating. Whereabouts did you see that one? And the Mandela effect is a whole other thing there. That is interesting. So, Rich, audio is spot on and now very clear. Brilliant. Thank you, Rich. Because I think that might have been something that was holding us back a bit before. Because honestly, I work in audio. I work in podcasts. It's very important that you don't have, glitches and stuff like that. Because it's so annoying. People will tune off very quickly. So it's always been a bugbear. I thought it was the internet, but no, it was obviously the machine that we were running through to do the stream. So thank God. Thank you for the check-in there, Rich, as well. 2 weeks. Oh, it's still fresh as well. That is interesting, V. I mean, it's also very sad, but it's very interesting there. Noel, good to see you, Noel. How are you doing today? Shooting Star, Disclosure, damn it, I missed it. Typical, I'm already getting lost in the chat again there. Maybe CERN are warping space and time, while these crafts are time travelling and adjusting time. Oh God, it starts to bend your mind, doesn't it? We do, for one of our Patreon deep dives, so about twice a month we do these deep dives, because it's actually quite a quiet stream for us. Normally they're very busy and I'm 100 messages behind the chats. We do these quieter ones over on Patreon where we look through a document or a whistleblower account relating to the phenomena there, and it's really good to get into the details and laugh at me struggling with some big words. But we looked at the 2 scientific papers relating to warp drive technology, like the Alcubierre warp drive. How could you make a warp drive without breaking physics, essentially? Really, really interesting that it is possible. And the other one was, how can we observe them? What would the signs be if they were being used? And I think the lesson for it is that we could, in theory, track these, but we just don't at the minute. We could actually be observing them there, but space and time bending and all that is really, really interesting there. One of the other signatures of a warp drive potentially is the colour green, which is really interesting there, to do with how the Doppler shift of light, basically, as their gravitation, they're messing with the gravity there, it's pulling the light around there, compressing and stretching the light wave. For some reason it goes green. They talk about red and blue shifting with galaxies moving in directions there, but for some reason for us, I think on a smaller object it goes green there. So when we see those green objects flying around in the night sky, it becomes very, very interesting there. And Chris in the house. Good to see you there, Chris. How are you doing there? No, any new developments? So, the new developments, you're probably fairly up to speed here, but obviously we haven't been on for about a week on TikTok, or 2 weeks, because obviously our way of doing it was rubbish. But we have got a new dedicated top-of-the-range streaming computer for you guys. Hopefully the audio, the video is going to be, visuals are going to be much, much better and more consistent for you guys going forward, plus the other platforms. And if you could do us a favor as well, go follow us over on YouTube. We're at The Thing UFO there, and just like last week, it came in very handy as a backup for when things didn't go wrong there. But for doing these Skywatches, the chat's quieter, but it is also very very good because it's the horizontal view. You see less of me and more of the sky there, so it's definitely worth it for that as well. Alan as well, can you see the comet from your place? It's too bright where I live. Sadly, I can't know. We've only just got a clear patch of sky. We were able to see roughly where Swan was, but we couldn't see it itself there. But no, we can't at the minute, sadly, which is very frustrating. Wiltshire, there really is exotic physics we are not aware or have been told about. Again, there really is. Are you a fan of American Alchemy on YouTube? Jesse Michaels there, so he does a really, really good deep dive on the sort of the anti-gravity physics, and I hadn't really heard about this, but you know, all of the defense contractors, all the scientists were really in the 50s excited about anti-gravity technology, basically, and they were very public about their interest in this, and it was just around the corner, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Not that it had been disproven, not that it faded out of popularity, no, nothing. And then if you look at the details around this one, it's pretty shifty. It looks like that they probably discovered how to do it, and then kind of gave physicists string theory, or the precursor to string theory, to kind of give them, here's a distraction, dead end, you keep focusing on that and away from the real good stuff there. But definitely worth checking out, Jesse Michaels' Thomas Townsend Brown documentary there. It's really, really good, because I think there is so much out there, and probably more that we haven't even discovered yet. Even in the deepest, darkest labs out there. Be coming in with those hashtags there. Ashley's Happy Saturday, everyone. How are you doing there, Ashley? We're just creeping into Sunday here. How is your weekend going there? And Yorkshire as well. The plasma orbs I've seen make my mind bend. The plasma orbs are so interesting. Are you a fan of the plasmoids theory, that they could be intelligent, sentient forms of life that have been with us here on Earth all along, but because they are so different from us, they don't compete for the same resources, we haven't even considered them life, we've considered them weather phenomena, because I think that does explain, or could explain, a good amount of sightings. Maybe not all, but definitely some of them, because if you look at, especially when they're in groups, these orb UFOs there, they have a dance to them. I've said this before, but it reminds me of like lion cubs play fighting. There's just this dance around it there. I definitely think we could be seeing this organic there as well. How you doing, Alan? Oh, yeah, Gatted as well. I mean, we've missed out on all of the good ones there like that. But you know, next year I'm sure we'll get some good shots there. But there's always something going on in space there. And Wiltshire, yeah, I've been watching him since he started, and Grant Cameron was a watch for me. Oh, Grant Cameron, name rings a bell, but I don't think I'm a regular there. Yeah, he's brilliant, isn't he? Some of the stuff that we are getting access to now over on places like YouTube, and some creators here, it's just phenomenal, the degree. And I think Jesse sticks out for me because he's like top level journalistic stuff, and we have got access to this, and he's independent now. What a world we live in to be able to experience all that content for free. It's so bloody amazing, isn't it there? But he agrees, there does seem to be something to them, the organic qualities of them. Guys, if you are joining us for the first time, we're doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch here. These are the skies live over Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of a crop circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. We're looking for the strange and anomalous in the night sky. Oh, Lady Danielle, thank you for the heart there as well. All the gifts and the subs, the patrons do go back into the stream, help us improve what we do. But yeah, we're doing a live UAP, Skywatch. So if you're joining us, give us a follow if you're not already, because we do this every night that the skies are clear. When they're not clear, like they weren't earlier, we do an alien signal hunt there. We point our big antenna up to the skies and hope to hear a repeat of something like the wow signal, ET saying hello there. And if the moon is up full, there's some actual footage from our last moon stream. We see all the crates, all the details, talk about how weird the moon is as well. So give us a follow and make sure you hopefully can get those notifications when we go live in future, and can join us on the journey there. Jordan, why is there no satellites tonight? Now, good question there. I've got half an answer for you there. Half an answer. It is very quiet now. So mostly because what happens is when we normally start off the streams just after it gets dark there, although the sun has gone round for us and it's dark, it's still not fully round. So those objects that are further out, they can still reflect that sun's light back to us there. And that's what we're seeing. Those satellites, those objects in orbit moving around up there, are reflecting the sun's light back to us. There. So as that sun really does go further around into the depths of night there, even those far out objects there, they're just still the wrong pathway in the Earth's umbra, is it? The Earth's shadow, basically. There isn't that light for them to reflect back. That's the short answer. But when we were doing this initially, we would still see a handful of objects even later on. It wouldn't be just dead quiet there. So what was that? Where were they getting that light from there? Maybe they weren't reflecting light. Maybe they are emitting a light, those odd ones. Like if we see something now, it definitely won't be reflecting light back. There isn't anything for it there. So it would just be emitting it potentially there. And then that does put it into the full UFO category for us there. What movie did you guys watch this week? Mystic. Oh, disclosure. You haven't missed it. You're in luck. So it's next week, actually. So we do it once a month. And it's next Thursday, if you're about there, at 10 p.m. UK time. And it's going to be Signs. It was meant to be Independence Day, but they've taken that off the bloody free version there. So it is going to be... was Close Encounters online? That's got to go on the list soon, isn't it? That's absolutely awesome there. But yes, so it's going to be a Signs, I think, next Thursday. So you can join us for that one. Is it on Netflix, I think, at the minute? There, if you've got that in the UK. And hopefully, yeah, you can join us along in the Discord for that as well. Wiltshire actually captured 2 blue plasma orbs, which went into one. They're pulsating out of sight. It's a very weird... Now, that behaviour, Yorkshire, like... Oh, another shooting star there. What is the mainstream explanation for 2 objects going into one there and then fading out? Like, there is nothing in the prosaic explanation categories there for these sorts of things. That is phenomenal there. Paul, the skies are really clear here in Lincolnshire. Great view of the Orion Nebula. Took my contact lenses out last night and went outside. Pitch black, lovely stars there, but even with my bad vision, no contacts in, I could still make out the Orion Nebula. Absolutely fantastic. I still haven't done a full year in this rural location where I live now, so this is all new to me. Each season, each new constellation of the evening is kind of an exciting little journey that we're going on and experiencing it all for the first time. So probably could pick up Orion. Well, I can't remember where I'm pointing the camera now, but it might be in shot at this sort of time for us here. We have got some big trees at the end of the garden that do get in the way, though, sometimes. Right. Excuse me. So, yeah. Hopefully, though, we can still see a few objects flying around there. Look like some sort of quantum technology there, and quantum particle. Ooh, I like that one. I mean, it could be, yeah. I mean, it could be, plasma and ionization. I mean, when a craft enter the atmosphere, all of that re-entry fire and burning there, that's plasma, isn't it? So it could also be with the plasma that we're seeing, maybe not just from an organic entity there. It could be like a byproduct of the technology that is being used as well. Again, what was the paper? There was some scientists that weren't at all into the UFO world here, but they were talking about some sort of fancy propulsion mechanism. And in the paper, they modelled what was the best physical shape to take advantage of whatever weird property it was for this propulsion, and the shape they drew was a perfect flying saucer. It was the most efficient shape for this. And there was also this byproduct of whatever the technology was, that the atmosphere around the craft would be ionized, totally involuntary there. It would glow, which again would account for a lot of what we're seeing in the phenomena. So yeah, or southwards. Actually, what way am I pointing now? I can't remember which direction, because yeah, my place is bang on directly south, which is convenient. So we should be able to. Probably have to go out and move the old camera around to catch that, but luckily it is clear now. God, I wish I could remember what that technology was called. I want to bring that paper up because it was so cool to see that. Oh, what is that? We'll probably wind up tonight about 1:30, so it gives us another 11 minutes here. But it's been good to run the new rig with a Skywatch, and we'll hope that the weather changes and favours us in time for tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Shall we see if we can spin this camera? We know we can spin it around. Let's have a look. Come on. What can we see in shot there? I might recognise some of the trees and figure out where I'm pointing the camera. No. That was actually quite a good bit that we're on there. No, let's go back to where we was there. Come on. Let's go back. That's where we were, roughly, I think. Can we spin it more? I was worried that the camera's going to topple over when we do this. Oh, there you go. That's a nice deep patch of space, isn't it? Nice and dark there. Where are we? Surprised to see you on this late. I bet you're coming off soon. I am actually going to come off in a second, but good to see you, Loris. We want to test it with a clear sky there. User 7, bro, back it in. There's no UFOs. Right, User 7, we don't mind skeptical opinions here. You can say there aren't aliens, or maybe if there are aliens, they can't travel here. Fair enough. You can have your opinions there, but UFOs are very real, and they're accepted by basically all the world governments at this point now. You're a bit behind with the times if you don't think UFOs are real. There's this whole category of unidentified phenomena that is going on up in the skies there, and it's very interesting. Now, you can say they're probably not little green men flying around there. Maybe it's a fancy weather phenomenon we've not realised just yet, but UFOs as a category are definitely real there. Where are we there? Looked like some sort of... Oh, no, I've done that one. And plasma has to be contained in an electromagnetic field as it burns through anything else. That would make sense for it as well there. Blue Beam PSYOP, it's Project Blue Beam. So, Project Blue Beam, not everything is Project Blue Beam. Now, it's interesting though, because I totally agree that would a government use that as an excuse to, which was what Project Blue Beam was meant to be, the idea that there's going to be a nasty alien invasion and they must put us all under a one world government there. Like, yeah, I totally think they would do that. Do I think that they're doing it now? Maybe, but I doubt it there, because you've got to remember that it is also incredibly plausible that there is life out there. And what would life do if it had the ability? It would come visit. We would do the same. We send probes out there as well. So I don't think you can write off actual UFOs fully there. I mean, both can be true at the same time, I reckon. And where are they? Flashing in C2 port. Oh, excellent. Right, C2. That is... Oh, no, I'm going to use a different cursor now. Right, that is... Oh, is that the red one? No, red. Where's C2? C2's about here. Keep an eye on that. That red dot, though, is an interesting one. I think the red dot flash there, though, was a sensor issue, actually. But keep an eye there. JJ, good to see you. We are back on TikTok. Yes, we're doing the new rig as well. So this is the first. Well, we did a SETI stream earlier, but we thought we got a bit of a clear sky. Let's give it a run in now. So hopefully it's going to be a much better experience, audibly, visually as well there. But good to see you in there. And Blue Nose. Oh my God, a galaxy. Blue Nose. Thank you. Very kind of you there. Alan sends his love there and said it all goes back into the stream there, helping to prove what we do. Exploring with Leo, guys, global blackout between days 28 and October the 31st. Okay, keep an eye on that one. Would not put it past him there. No, what's the latest on Free Eye? Good question. I heard there is some interesting movements there. I haven't seen it being backed up yet, but it could well be there. UFOs are just a human military check. It's a possibility. Like, I don't think it's crazy. It's definitely a possibility. That I am just not sold on any one case for it yet, if that makes sense. Where did they get the advanced technology from? Could be one question there. But hey, that's not an unreasonable opinion. Where are we there? It's a Free Eye Atlas. Yeah, there's some potential there. It's worth keeping an eye on at this moment there. On the left side, right where my cursor is, I'm keeping an eye there. I've got one of Alan's antennae on the mark there. How have you been, JJ? 0123 Leanne, thank you for that there. User, what have you seen then with this radar system? So this isn't radar. This is just a camera with a very good lens, and we're pointing it to the sky. And there's going to be nothing that we've seen that will prove that they're aliens versus, human tech, potentially, there. So we can see a lot of things that cannot be explained by satellites, space junk, planes, drones, things like that. We definitely can write a lot of those off with some of the strange behaviour of the objects that we see, but taking it from that point, we can't say for definite. So we cannot say that they are little green men, or they're not little green men, or grey men, or whatever it is there. And we can't also say that they definitely are reverse engineered craft. I mean, it's not an unreasonable opinion, because we have technology that exists, so maybe the things that we are observing up there, this is just the extension. It's going a few steps ahead there. I don't know. Some of the stuff, though, I'm not fully there, but some of the stuff that is coming out now from the US really, really, for me, points that needle of belief that there is possibly something else going on there as well. Just that universe is far too big, and if we have this technology at our level of development there to explain the stuff that we are seeing around the sky there, well, then that means it's relatively easily accessible for an advanced civilization, because we're not that advanced. And therefore, it would also then make it likely that some of what we're seeing could be other people coming in to visit us there. Cruise. I can't... what's the translation on that one? I recommend enter UFOlogy channel for maximum diffusion. Oh, check it out there. U7 military tech is 20, 30 years. Of course it is. Well, but 20 to 30 years is not what we're seeing here. And this is the other interesting point, is the phenomena that we're observing seems to have been observed throughout history here. Like, it's gone, from cave paintings to religious texts to mythology, folklore, modern day, and all this sort of stuff now. And what we're seeing in the skies and the behaviours, the reports we're seeing now, are the same as what have been reported in the 60s and the 50s and things like that. I mean, there are cultural tweaks and flavours here and there, but by and large, 20 to 30 years, we should have seen that stuff by now. I mean, it would have been so far ahead for that now to have not come out. The stuff that was seen in the 50s to not be available now. That's 70 years, and we still haven't seen that technology there. So I think, if we do have that technology and it's accessible to a civilization on our level, then that just goes to say that technology is there, and then could be used for somebody else to visit us there. Blue Nose as well, infrared cameras out. It's all going to be coming. Blue, thank you, Blue Nose. It's all going to go there. Got to power the computer first, but we want to get that infrared. If we hadn't had that damn streaming thing, we would have been closer to it. Infrared is next on the list there. And V as well. Disclosures coming from the US is undeniable, and they have fully admitted UAP are real. Yeah, there is something unidentified, something strange going on there as well. There has been unexplained UFOs since ancient time, exactly there. Gracias, how are you doing, Cruz? And thank you for the suggestion there. Let's have a quick drink. I think it's totally fine to have opinions elsewhere, because we're all coming from different places, we've all experienced and seen different things and have different ways of processing information. Everybody's very complex there, and I totally get why people feel very passionately about things, especially if you've had some of those really, really cool experiences, those unambiguous, you've seen something directly, there. Totally get why people are like that. But personally, I haven't had that eureka. I haven't been in a field at night and a ship has come down and Alan's come off here and threatened to probe me or anything like that. So I'm still in this what's the most explainable sense. This is my quest to find some of that information, to have those experiences, hopefully. And we have seen some things, but we're still in that level of, okay, we're definitely seeing strange stuff, but what is it there? And Wiltshire, they have to tell us, Chromatic Law, Star Trek and the V episodes told us. I mean, I do find it interesting, some of, the idea that the truth may be has been seeded to us through media to kind of give us a little bit of understanding, a little bit of a taste, test our reactions, and also kind of give us some sort of understanding there in case a hard disclosure needs to happen at some point there. So I do quite like that there. And how many is true in all the media there. Spielberg, I think, is probably up there with the top of them for the releases. And again, next year, Disclosure, his new film, literally called Disclosure. What Easter eggs of reality may be in there as well. But who knows? How many galaxies do you reckon we need, Sam? How many will we need? For what? Oh, God, sorry. Callie, I thought you meant on here. Oh, those ones. Oh, God, no idea. Basically, I have to be careful the words I use, because TikTok filters stuff that out, though. But 500 is about the figure for it. And what we had saved up has been totally wiped out by the new computer to do the damn stream. And so that's about it there. But we'll get there eventually. We're working on everything there, and the hopefully over the winter period as well, the numbers should pick up and should all start to grow nicely. But we'll get there eventually. And User 7, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight there, User 7? And I do like the range of inputs there. I think everybody is welcome to have their own passionate beliefs and understandings here. UK, excellent. So all these different angles are very much welcome there, because who knows who is right in the final analysis of all these things. I could describe it before that this is like a knowledge buffet. We all bring a dish, we all bring our experiences, our understandings and things to the table, and then we can just go up and select the bits that we all want to take individually. We don't force the vegans to eat the sausage rolls here, so I do like the wide range of angles of it. But yeah. Oh, where are we there? Let me scroll back up in the chat. I cannot wait for this film to say, so yeah, it's literally called Disclosure, Blue Nose. It's Steven Spielberg's one. I think they're wrapped filming now and it's due out next year, I believe. I think Emily Blunt and somebody else is starring in it. But obviously Spielberg has this history of UFO related films, and some of them, like Close Encounters now, are seeming to be a little bit like he had some insider information, stuff that is now more widely known was Easter egged in that. So what could be there? We don't get UFOs in UK. It's mainly a US thing. Now there is a large from the US, but I think that's like a reporting bias. So because the US is so dominant in media, everything comes from the US. The majority of TV shows, the majority of music, everything comes from the US there. But doing this stream has really shown me how many people have experiences. Like, I didn't realize exactly how many. I still thought it was very, very rare, but we've had nights, I've had hundreds of people in here, and they're all having experiences as well, and quite regularly too. And even if you take away that maybe some of those are misidentified weather phenomena or whatever it could be, there's still a lot of people out there. So the big ones are the US ones because they get the attention, but I think I think it is just more common. It's just we're not as well connected there. But it's a common one, people say that. Because that's how it looks, isn't it? And Sauna Marie as well. I seen a UFO right now. Excellent. What sort? Was it like a light in the sky? Was it a craft there? Was it a cylindrical object? Anything like that? That'd be awesome to hear about that one. And whereabouts is that sighting? My thing has scrolled too far. There you go. No, you would think after the invasion of Ukraine there would be more sightings there. Why do we now? They haven't. Well, I mean, are they looking? Well, there was a while actually in the very early days. Something what did go around. I think it might have been disproven now, but there was either radar data or something from the Ukraine about that. Now, maybe they're avoiding the area. Didn't want to get caught in the old crossfire there. Oh, that was a nice shooting star. That's going to be good for the edit there. Blue Nose had lows there. All the juicy stories are from the US, like the pilot with the Tic Tac. Yes, you are right about that. I think part of it is reporting error, but also that they just have the opportunities there. So we do know there is this connection between, nuclear sites, whether it's power plants, weapon storage, and nuclear ships as well. And again, they have many more of those than we do, so those odds go up as well there. But we have a good fair share of incidents. I didn't realise how many that we have had, like good ones as well, like crashes in the UK, like proper Roswell-esque crashes. They just don't get the same media attention. It's like a gold mine out there. It was a good one, yes, exactly. But yeah, they hog the media, don't they? Our US cousins there. So we're pushing it a little bit there. I don't want to come off now, the sky's clear. Let's spin us around ever so slightly there. I'm going to keep that spot in shot though, so if that flash does come back in... Oh, there's something going on. We'll still... Can I... If I do this, will it go that way? No. This is nice. I think that might be Orion's belt there. Is it orientated that way? Hold on, let me just check, because it might be. Right, where are you, Orion? No, you're not there. No, that's a serpent. Is that what that is? No, that's far too straight for that. Where are you, Orion? What the hell is that constellation? Oh, you're up there, mate. Right, okay, so we could... Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure then that this line here is actually Orion's belt there. So the Orion constellation goes that way, I think, with the orientation of the camera. So we zoom in on that one.
Anomalous object.
Oh, it all went off then, didn't it? Pressed all the buttons. There you go. So this looks like Orion's belt then is the rest of the constellation. It's a little bit harder to tell because we're seeing so many stars there. But yeah, that looks like Orion's belt. It's at the tip of his sword, apparently. There. So let's zoom back out on that one. Beautiful constellation there. Where are we anyway? In the chat, guys. V, did Alan thank you?
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for the alien pets. They're keeping Alan well fed. Let me scroll down here. V, what is the app called? Oh, I use Skyview. Skyview, yeah, I think that's what I use. So it's the augmented reality one. You can point it around and get your directions there. And Blue Nose, loving the cowboy hat there. Gonna have to grow out the moustache there for November. Stickers there, V, as well. No, you've heard about the guy in Salisbury Bridge years ago being abducted. Maybe. Do tell us more on that one, no. Maybe it'll ring a bell. The place does. We haven't, that's the one thing we haven't had much of in our little community, is people with abduction experiences. We've had one. Now, I don't know, is it because that is obviously rarer, or is it because they are deeply personal, or maybe a little bit traumatic as well there on some occasions. So, is that what, what stops people maybe coming forward with that? Sam, you see that Tashan hat? I do quite like it when it pops up there. I do. When I keep threatening Leanne, I'm going to grow the big 70s moustache there. And then I forget and shave each week. But hey-ho for that one. Thank you again, Blue Nose. Absolute legend, as always. Do appreciate it there. Get us closer to the old infrared there, because I do think the infrared modification for this camera is going to be absolutely game-changing. There are so many reports, aren't there, of the phenomena operating in the infrared exclusively. Oh, there's another red flash. So I think that'll be an absolute winner for us there. I've now got to tidy up this room. It's like when you start a project like this stream, and I had a nice tidy office and everything laid out where I liked it, and then this bit of equipment comes in, this wire over here, this bit of temporary thing over here. Absolute state. I've got wires up the walls going to the lights. I'm tripping over everything left, right and centre. We do, Blue Nose, we do. I'm just so frustrated by the setback of this this damn new computer there. I'm just hoping to view it in a positive light, that maybe what was holding us back was the audio issues and the quality there, and maybe it'll skyrocket up and then it'll all work out better there. But we do, you are right on that one. I still have my eye on all of the bits needed for that there. Bid, are we watching the meteors? Well, technically yes. So we are actually pointing in the right direction now for the meteor shower we've just gone through. When was that? It was a couple of days ago, wasn't it, the peak of it there? But yeah, we do see, and we have seen a good few shooting stars tonight. But what we're really doing tonight is just going back again there. I do like that moustache. I'm going to threaten Leanne that I'm going to grow that one properly. But yeah, we're actually, the main angle here is we're doing a UFO, a UAP, a Skywatch here. So we're looking out for strange and weird wonderful things flying around in the night sky. We're based in Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle Country, just down the road from Stonehenge. So yeah, we're looking for those. But hey, we tend to see the display that nature puts on as well, which is pretty damn phenomenal. You don't have to believe to enjoy the stream here. I'm going to come on in that hat and just that moustache once I've grown it out there. Just blow you away. But yeah, so give us a follow if you are not already there, because we do this every night that the sky is clear. When it's not clear, like it wasn't earlier there, we do a alien radio signal hunt there, searching what's called the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize is most likely to hear a message from ET there. And when the moon is up full, we see all the craters, all the details. That's some actual footage of our last moon stream there, and that'll be coming up normally the early parts of the month. And we talk about how weird the moon is as well. And you can join us on that journey. Hopefully get a notification when we go live there. User 7, did you see the footage of the US shooting a UFO? And it kept like, I did, user, I did. And I thought it was fantastic footage. A lot of people are saying, oh well, where's the other bit of it? What happens? We don't know enough around it and things like that. But I think that was pretty interesting, that footage myself. I think that was pretty interesting. There has been about 7 shooting stars tonight. I think we've seen more tonight than during the peak of the meteor storm there as well. Angela, is the comet there? Good question. Where was? No, sadly it's not. It was round. Was Lemon in? Let's have a look. Was Lemon in the Orion constellation? Because there was something to do with Orion, wasn't it? Let's have a look. What's the name of the other one? Let's have a look. See if you're up to date there. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Just below the horizon for us still, sadly. That is frustrating, isn't it? Where is this one? Again, this one is just below the horizon as well. That's a bit frustrating. Sadly not there. Bo was looking at it. He's got a better. He's got actual telescope, so he can probably get some very good shots of it there. And telescope is on the list as well for us one day, maybe if we're good for Christmas. Oh, actually, tell a lie, Blue Nose. Depending if work gives us a bonus this year, very unlikely the way it's going. But if it does, maybe that'll help for the old infrared there. Yeah, I would love to have caught it, but we've had such bad luck with the weather lately and the cloud coverage from where we are when it is in sort of range. I'm not sure how well we'd be able to pick it out from all of the other dots here with this, because this is just a digital camera with a very good lens there. Let's go back to that one. I do love the purple coloration of some of those stars. It's absolutely stunning. seeing those likes pop up, guys. Do appreciate those likes and those shares. They help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves. The more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the better. The more we can all piece this puzzle together there. How is the colours are? I mean, they are absolutely stunning. And this is, I think, going to be the benefit of the winter period. Those clearer skies there. Rich coming in with the likes. Those clearer skies mean, less moisture in the atmosphere there in the winter. So we're going to see more of those colours. We're just going to fight the clouds initially, apparently. But looking forward to it. It'd be good to switch between like a telescope to have the zoomed view as well. God, that'd be a while away. But that would be pretty cool. Infrared camera, normal camera, telescope, just switch between them, all synced. So when we see something anomalous there, we can view it in multi-format and really analyse what we are viewing. That would be the goal, I think. I think this is the first time we've had Orion on the stream, though, isn't it? So pretty happy about that. Definitely, yeah, that'll be so cool. God, a long time away. far away financially. So that's all working there. If you are joining us for the first time, we're slowing down a little bit now, but that was weird. I don't think you guys would have seen that there, but the trees at the bottom there, a light passed over them. And there aren't really any roads around here for, like, traffic. What the hell that was? Weird. But yeah, if you are joining us for the first time, we are searching for weird and wonderful things in the night sky, UFOs, UAP, flying around there. Do give us a follow, so we do this every night, and the sky is clear there. Where are we here? No, the Yorkshire abduction was in Todmorden, yes, 1980, the body found on the coal heap was missing for days. That's a classic one there, we want to hit that. Oh, that was a nice green strike there, wasn't it? Shooting star across the screen there. Nice. Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, lots of weird things about that one, but we're going to do that for our road trip. I mean, it's well in the future, that road trip of all of the UK UFO sites. Do a live stream from each there. Thought Alan took another dive then. He's always he's calming down a bit now. Now he's getting his alien pets. He's calmed. He was getting a bit sulky there for a mile, wouldn't you, Alan?
Follow us now, or I'm sending the mothership.
Thank you, Alan. It's a well-known one. I hadn't actually heard about it until a couple of years ago. But then I suppose it's probably not saying much, is it? I'm always a bit behind with the latest news. We're slowing down a little bit now, but I wonder what the weather is looking like for this week. Place your bets now. Is it going to be crap for us? But whilst I have you here, guys, you've probably heard it before, but it came in very, very handy last week. If you could give us a follow over on YouTube and Twitch, on both of them we are at The Thing UFO, and you get the full horizontal view there, so you can see a little bit more of the sky. But it's always good to have it as a backup. This is our main home, where it'll always be. But just like last week, if there are any issues, we can still all meet up together there. So I'd appreciate the follows or subscribes, whatever they are, on each platform. I read loads of sightings in the UK. There is surprisingly lots of them there, isn't there? We brought up the old one of the maps has got a live map of sightings there, and yeah, with the other day we were bringing them up, and it's just dots everywhere. Sightings, absolutely loads. Blue Nose, what time are you on to, Sam? It was meant to be 5:30. But we're already 20 minutes behind that now. I like round numbers, so we probably will be on to about 2 tonight. Which is technically free. Yeah, probably about 2, I think. Or it might wind up in a minute. I don't know, sometime between now and 2. It's always hard to leave when the skies are clear, though. Because you just know it will be a cloudy tomorrow evening. Actually, what is the Z weather there? Well, that was a sight and a half. Right, where are we? V coming in with those likes as well, thank you. Weather, Sam. Weather, we're looking for weather, mate. Right. God, didn't realise how slow my brain's getting at this time. I'll still be up to about 6. Won't be able to get to sleep. Right, okay. Nice cloud coming in around 9:10 this morning, tomorrow morning. Big cloud. Is it going to pass? No, not until... no, not until Monday morning. And then... yeah, then just as it gets dark, big cloud in again on Monday. Jesus, we're not lucking out of it there. It is a good night too. It is a bit. It's lovely and clear, isn't it? Want to make the most of it. I will regret it otherwise. And remember, guys, if you have missed us recently, if you've missed the Patreon, the deep dives, we did, what was it, V? It was the Majestic 12 and the Wilson Davis memo, didn't we? We did that last night, Friday night. We did that there. So that's up again to listen to, and all the previous ones as well over on our Patreon. If you're new to us as well, it's free for the first month with a link in our bio. There, and you can check out all the previous ones, or join us next time, which is November the 7th, I think, where we're going to be looking at the Einstein-Oppenheimer treaty there, which is going to be quite interesting as well. The past ones are up to a watch back there, and if you have previously signed up for the free trial and wondering why you didn't get a notification there, Patreon has this thing where if you do the free trial, sometimes it runs out and puts you into the free tier and not telling you, so you have to go in and make sure you select the Skywatcher tier, the cheapest one for that one as well. Just go to bed and leave it going. I would, Blue Nose, I would, but TikTok doesn't allow it. Every now and again I have to create a little one of those little "Are You a Robot" puzzle pieces, drag it into the position to prove that I'm still there, so it would just cut it off pretty soon, pretty quickly, sadly. Otherwise I'd definitely tempted, now especially got the other PC as well, to just do like a permanent live stream. At least of the SETI one, that'd be nice and easy to do. Are you looking forward to the next deep dive? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Get a mouse, get on his mouse. But no, you've got to complete the puzzle. It gives you like the challenge that you have to kind of drag it in and align it up. So you need to do that for it, which is very frustrating. The others we could in theory leave on, although I can't really leave the camera out there because as soon as those clouds come over and it rains, then we're all buggered. Nearly lost the lens, didn't I, the other time? So it's always done it for us because we have to do it on TikTok Studio, so it's always comes in. I'm surprised. How long have we been on here now? So yeah, probably come up for us again in a couple of minutes. Very frustrating. Always swearing about that one. Richie, what do you think of the Comet Free Eye Atlas? So, good question. I'm more intrigued now because we've had these 3 events happen all very close together. So that is that there's some astronomers saying that they have observed it do something very, very strange indeed. Some of its movement there well out of the range of a normal comet there, or gravitational interactions, and at the same time the body that monitors planetary objects there that could be dangerous to us hasn't been bothered at all, has it, this whole time about Free Eye Atlas? You know, its proposed path there, totally safe, not of interest. But now, in time with that other report there of the potential observation of movement, and then now they're interested in saying we're going to keep an eye on it there, and also SETI updating its guidance on, you know, what to look for signs of alien life, and also what to do if you discover it. All 3 at the same time. Is that something going on there? So I don't know. It's got my interest has peaked with it, I think, Richie. So it's a good question there. Oh, Blue Nose, thank you, sir. You're far too generous. Far too generous. I appreciate it because it all gets us closer to those goals there. So yeah, well, we're coming up now, 54. So we'll probably wind this up for on the hour. Then we'll run it to 2 p.m. here UK time. But do join us again. We will be on tomorrow night. If it is clear, we'll be doing a Skywatch. If not, we'll be doing an alien or radio signal hunt, and it's a good chance for us all to get together and chew over the latest UFO news and your sightings and experiences there. Hopefully everything will work as planned there. Oh, and yeah, it's Thursday, isn't it? It's Thursday's movie club. Could I remember that? I'm all out of sorts here. There's definitely something going on, and what was with the meeting with the military generals? So I mean, I didn't really hear anything of that in the end. Now, I heard from the normal explanation that it was basically a mass firing meeting, or not just for firing, but a kind of get yourself into shape. You know, new leadership wanting to kind of swing it around a bit, and that would fit. But did anybody get fired? Is there any evidence of that? Or, as you say, be a bit convenient, this rare meeting of all the generals coming in. What could that be about? Should we zoom in on this one? No. What's that one? It looks like it's got some activity going in there. So, here's a nice one, right? Just look at the size of these stars here, and then what looks like to be 3 in a row, really, really small ones in between them. The alignments there, orange, purple, blue, orange. Insane. Just thought I'd highlight that one. Cool. I'm going to set you guys off with that one. Yorkshire as well. I got a document from the 90s that said Dracos had to habit a comet. Oh, now they do talk about, don't they? Comets and asteroids, you know, hitching a ride on them would be a reasonable way. You're not going to get a lot of mass. Typical. I mean, we are getting to the end of the night there, but what the hell was that about? Bloody internet connection going. I'm going to fix the computer stream, and it could be my internet. It's going to be the next one thing to go there. But yeah, so hitching a ride on a comet would be a reasonable way. And Rich, as Undo keeps saying, something is coming, but he can't say what. I wonder if it's Free Atlas. So people have been mentioning this. I don't lean to Free Atlas. Mainly, I think it's still like, how do you put it? It's interesting. The question mark is there, but I don't think it's like conclusive enough. Elizondo, I don't know how much I trust him. But then he is. Interesting information, but he really feels like a company man, if that makes sense. Like, he looks like, you know, born and bred military, will always, you know, toe the line. So I think that they've tasked him with something there. Yorkshire, hopefully it's going to sort itself out. There's a bit of a delay. Yes, if I do disappear, you know where I've gone. Hopefully it'll sort itself out quickly there. We've only got a few minutes left of the stream, but it should be back on sometime. Let us know if it's come back yet, because I did have the internet drop out. Back yet? Oh no, hold on. My God, the faces I'm pulling on that one. That's weird, isn't it? It's still glitching for me. It'd be typical, wouldn't it? So we fix the computer problem, then it's the old the streaming issues are there, but it's still a bit janky for me there. Hold on, let's there you go. I'm scared you're gonna see something. Yeah. Oh no, I don't. We're not the latest news, are we? The leaks here. I mean, we could see. Oh, look how bright that one is. So let's have a zoom in on this one whilst we're here. Got the halo around it compared to the others there. Look, is that two objects so close? And a lot of these stars that we're seeing as well are actually binary, even trinary systems. We think it's one because it's the light source we're seeing. That's crazy, isn't it? Can't remember what tangent I was on there before that one. Mr. Men in Black incoming. Well, as long as they're going to pay us to keep quiet there. It's a nebula. You know what, Paul? I've always wondered, like, what that would visually look like to us, like, or if you did have to have the really awesome optics to see that one. How many, you know, of these are just stars, or is there something else going to say? Is that a nebula there? Because it's just below Orion's belt, so I should be able to check that actually. Let's have a look. Right. Where are you? Where was you, Orion? And your belt? You're there. So the belt is there. So it's those three there. Okay.
Oh, it is a nebula. You are right, sir. That is so... No, come on, go back to where we said. Get away. Right, that is... NGC 1982. Located in the constellation Orion. NGC... Oh no, it's 1976. Well, for God's sake, clicking the wrong one here. Oh no, I'm just going to bloody Google it. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, sorry guys. Where's the zoom out? And... let's do it on my phone, easy. Right. NGC 1982. Wow, that is... Marian's Nebula is a star-forming nebula. Discovered by French scientists. I won't try to pronounce that one. Sometime before 1731, then catalogued in... separate from the main nebula is a dense lane of dust. Well, that is interesting. That is what we're seeing. Thank you for that one, Paul. That's a really good, good little angle on that one. Right, anyway, where are we in the chat? There. This is the one we can add to our list there. Oh, yeah. M42. Oh. Are you still frozen? Damn. Definitely watched. It's a dangerous thing to do. Men in Black. I can't imagine what we'd see. Because, I mean, we see lights and movement in the sky. But there's loads of those videos around there as well. But hey-ho. Oh, Angela, off to bed. Well, a good night. Thank you for joining us. And you know what? I'm off to bed as well because it's gone midnight as well. So, hopefully, you can still hear that. It's not frozen on us again now. That's another thing for us to worry about in the stream. But, yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. You've been awesome, and thank you for all of the gifts and things there, the Patreons as well, and all that. It all helps us to improve the streams. We do value that. You're tapping away, you're sharing your awesome commentary, so we can all learn a bit whilst we're waiting for the action. You guys are absolute legends, as always, and we will all see you tomorrow night. So last chance to give us a follow to catch us when we go live tomorrow there. But thanks again, guys, and looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Cheers.